I feel like most people probably think Luddite means anti-tech or being
Yeah.
against adopting new technologies, but weirdly, that couldn't be further from the historical truth. So the Luddites were a workers' rights movement,
Okay.
and these guys were your countrymen, specifically Oz, your countrymen. So they loosely formed in the early 1800s in northern towns and villages in England. And at the time, the wool and textile trade was the most important industry in Britain. It employed almost 1 million people, which is remarkable, right? And textile weavers were the largest single group of workers in the country for over a century. People were really well employed, and some of them even worked from home. And then something cropped up called the gig mill. And this is where things get dicey, right? The gig mill was a wooden machine that napped up the wool or the cotton into a softened fabric. And these mills started cropping up with remarkable pace. So basically, entrepreneurs used these mills to build factories and put hundreds of thousands of workers out of work. They brought in unpaid child labor and they pushed families to the brink of starvation. The workers organized, and bands of dozens of them would go out at night. They covered their faces with coal or with mass, and they were armed with blacksmith hammers, and they'd actually break the machines, right? And weirdly, each group leader went by the same name, General Ludd.